Welcome to Fit Chicks Chat, the podcast dedicated to fitness, nutrition, wellness, and mindset. For more information on Fit Chicks Academy and our upcoming fitness and nutrition expert certification, as well as our holistic nutrition weight loss coaching certifications, please visit fitchicksacademy.com. Thank you so much for listening and enjoy today's episode.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fit Chicks Chat, the podcast dedicated to fitness, nutrition, and wellness, as well as coaching practices. My name is Amanda Quinn. I'm one of the co-founders of Fit Chicks Academy, and I'm so happy to have you here today because we're going to be talking about something that we've never really talked about before, which is coaching the invisible. And this is what your clients really need, but don't know how to ask for. This is such a powerful episode because we're going to be really diving deep into the things, a reflective sort of journey into the things that your clients genuinely want, but they're not sure how to ask. This is not about, talking about food trends or food tips or fitness trends or latest biohacks, but instead what's beneath it all. We're going to be talking about what your future clients are looking for, even if they've never said it to you out loud. And if you're someone who's an aspiring coach, these are the kinds of insights that are going to help set you apart before you even begin your journey. So the very first thing that I want to talk about today is coaching the invisible. Coaching the invisible is, most people don't hire a coach because they need a meal plan or because they need someone to tell them to move more. They hire a coach for things they can't explain. The invisible. The invisible is things like your clients just want to feel seen in a world that feels chaotic. They want to build confidence in a body that they've been taught maybe to hate or to dislike through social media and media. Maybe they want to be asked deeper questions than just how many repetitions, but they want to actually be able to understand their why and their deeper why and feel like the person they're connecting to and hiring understands their why as well. They want to learn how to feel safe in their skin again and feel comfortable in their skin again and feel confident in their skin again. And they want to understand how to create structure without shame, without judgment, without any kind of negativity coming up, and find a version of health that feels like home and not punishment. That's the invisible work. That's the powerful work. As a heart-centered health coach, these are the things that can help you stand out as a coach. And if you become this kind of coach, you will truly change lives because now you're helping clients with the things that they're not even aware of. So what I'm going to share with you now is 4 different invisible sort of things that your future clients might be searching for and how you could recognize them. So these are the deep desires that your clients might not say out loud, but they genuinely are searching for. So the very first thing is they just want to feel proud again about themselves. See, oftentimes when it comes to a health and fitness and wellness journey, oftentimes we're marketed in a way that makes us feel bad. So if you look at most marketing out there, it's oftentimes to make you feel bad or shameful in order to take action. So it's understandable that people would feel about themselves like, oh, I feel like I don't have any, I don't feel proud of my journey right now. I feel very bad or I feel negative about this. And so really feeling proud is about helping people see that it's not just about weight loss, but it's about an identity. It's about understanding who they are again and reconnecting to who they are. And so your response as a coach is really helping them to reconnect with micro wins and celebrate themselves. This is helping them see that every single step on their journey, whether it be that they went for a walk at lunch, that they chose water over pop, that they decided to bring their gym clothes to work and go for a workout after work, or whatever it is, all of those things matter. Every small step equals a bigger result, right? So small shifts equals big results is what we always say at Fit Chicks Academy. And so what we really want to do is help our clients feel really proud again about every single small win, because if they've lost that feeling, that sense of pride in this journey, helping them celebrate these small wins will lead to a bigger subconscious win. Now, the second thing that your clients might be feeling that this is an invisible coaching tool is that they might want to feel in control of something. In a life where there's so much chaos and everything feels like it's just all over the place, Oftentimes, clients just want to feel like they have something that they can control. I can control my eating, I can control my movement, or they feel like adding those things become almost like an anchor in their day. Like they feel like, I already wear so many hats. How am I going to add this into the mix? And so our coaching response to this should be about meeting our clients where they're at and giving them simple, empowering routines that feel doable. Something that allows for them to feel like, I can actually achieve this. When our clients feel like everything is chaotic, my life is chaotic, I work 60 hours a week, I've got 2 small kids, how am I supposed to meal plan? And how am I supposed to work out for an hour every day? And how am I supposed to do all these other things? What we're doing is we're adding to the chaos as opposed to meeting them where they're at. One of the coaching things that we teach in our fitness and nutrition expert certification program, one of the tools is our coaching success plan. And when we do this, we talk about meeting our clients where they're at, understanding, asking the right questions. When we can give our clients something that makes it make sense for their life and doesn't feel like an anchor, but instead feels like it's lifting them up and moving them towards the direction that they want to go, it is one of the most powerful things that you can do. When we do the opposite and we give someone something that makes it feel like it's another thing on their to-do list and it feels overpowering or overwhelming, then it feels frustrating. It feels like it makes people feel upset or out of control as opposed to in control. So this gives them something that makes them feel in control, but something that is possible as well. Now, the third thing that might be coming up that is a deep desire that your clients might not say out loud is that maybe they just want to stop hating the way that they feel in their body. See, body image is such a massive issue when it comes to overhauling our health and wellness. We know that there's such an emotional tie, there's such a mental tie, there's such a physical response. Everything is connected. We are all mind, body, and spirit connected. And when it comes to body image work, it's not just about calories, it's about so much more. And so one of the things as a coach to really help your clients feel powerful and feel excited about this journey is by creating a non-judgmental space. Focus with your clients and ask them how they feel about their journey, not just about physical appearance things. When we have different markers, and we help our clients actually feel good about their successes, and we don't just focus on, skill victories or things like that, then we allow ourselves to give our clients the opportunity to really start celebrating their wins. In our fitness, our Fit Chicks Academy programs, when we used to run our boot camps, we used to give clients the opportunity at the beginning of our programs to do measurements, to do a weigh-in if they chose to. But we also did fitness assessments. Fitness assessments were done as like a fit test. We all did it together as a group, but it gave people an opportunity to be able to see at the end of it. It wasn't just about inches lost or scales changing, but it was about actually empowering themselves to feel stronger, to feel faster. They could do more reps. They could do it faster. By doing that, we actually gave our clients a new benchmark. And I can tell you that 9 times out of 10, by the end of an 8-week program within my classes, my clients no longer cared about doing measurements. And that was the beautiful thing about being a heart-centered health coach, is that we were able to shift people's perspective from, I come into it wanting to maybe lose a few inches or a few pounds, to at the end of a program, if coached correctly, they are now shifting their mindset from thinking about the body image side of it, instead focusing on empowerment, focusing on strength and endurance and speed, and focusing on how good they feel. So creating a non-judgmental space and focusing on how they feel, not just on how they look, is such a powerful tool if you want to help them with this invisible coaching piece that will come up for your clients. And then the last thing that I want to share is that they might want to just feel energized for life. This is about alignment. Are their habits fueling or draining them? Energizing themselves for the rest of their life and for their day-to-day life is about looking at what they're doing on a day-to-day basis. So this is where, from a coaching standpoint, your clients might not be saying that. They might not even be recognizing that this is something they truly want, but it's an invisible coaching tool. And what you can do is really teach energy audits, not just time management. You could ask your clients, where they feel they're spending the most energy, not time, but energy. What is taking them away from their day-to-day? What are they daydreaming about consistently? Are they stuck in a loop? What is happening from an energetic standpoint? Are they around people that really drain their energy, like energy suckers, like vampires? Are they putting themselves in positions where they're saying yes to things that they don't want to. Those kinds of things will actually pull all of your energy out of you. And so this is like a deep desire for most people, is to have more energy, but then they think it's just about time, but it's not about time. It's about situations. And so when we can help our clients and coach them through this and look at our energy audits and say, I want you to write down everything that makes you feel empowered, and then I want you to write down everything that makes you feel like it's taking energy away from you. That will help you be one of the most powerful coaches. So again, those are some of the things that you can do from an energy audit standpoint to help your clients think about their journey from a different perspective and really look at some of those invisible coaching things. And now I want you to think about your own journey, even yourself right now. Like, just close your eyes and think about some of those invisible coaching things and think, through your own personal journey of health and wellness. Maybe you're in it, maybe you're at the end of it, maybe you're still in the process of it. Are there things that I've talked about now that have rung true for you? And if so, how did you tackle those? What did you do to get through those? And so write those down, because those will be really key indicators too of the type of people that you'll attract, because like attracts like. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is what this all means as a coach. So as an aspiring coach, what I just shared with you now, this is gold, right? Like, this is because being a great coach isn't just about creating Pinterest-worthy programming and, beautiful Instagrams. It's about creating safety. It's about guiding our clients back to themselves. It's about helping our clients to actually feel aligned with themselves again through this journey. The world is full of information. People can get information everywhere. There's information overload happening on a regular basis. But most people don't need more information. They need more connection. And you can be that person as a coach that can hold that space. See, you don't need to be perfect, and you don't need to know it all. You don't need to know every single thing about coaching. You just need to see people, to listen, to care, and to be trained in how to support the invisible with intentional tools. When you can coach your clients, one of the things that we always pride ourselves on at Fit Chicks Academy is being heart-centered health coaches. When we can coach our clients and actually help them feel connected, not only to themselves, but to us, and we can intentionally help them change the trajectory of their health for the rest of their life by changing their movement. So the physical side, the nutrition side, as well as the mental side and the emotional side, the way that they see themselves in their day-to-day basis, that's when we have done an amazing job. I always say our biggest job, our biggest goal with any client is to get them to fire you at the end of this, when you can help them and you can actually support them through this entire journey of transformation from physical, so body, mind, and spirit connected. That's when you can actually reach a point where they will feel so empowered that they know they can continue this path on their own, which is exactly what we want. As coaches, we want our coaches to be able to, we want our clients to feel like they're ready to now navigate this for the rest of their life. Ask yourself, like, what if your job as a coach wasn't to fix people, but to help them remember who they are? And ask that question again. What if your job as a coach wasn't just to fix people, or wasn't to fix people, but it's to actually help them remember who they are? How would that feel? So empowering, right? To know that that's actually what you're doing. What you do matters so much. And I got to share this with you. Like, as a coach who has been coaching people for 16 plus years, I can tell you the work that we do matters. It matters from a physical side, yes, but it matters from a life standpoint. We are helping change and shape people's lives, but we're also helping them remember who they are, remembering the vibrancy that they had, remembering the energy that they had, remembering the love that they had for themselves, remembering that self-reflection and connection that they had before all of the chaos and everything else. And so I really want you to know that that is your job, that is your goal, and that is what you are empowered to do as a coach. And so here's one thing. If you are an aspiring coach, here's one thing that you can do right now. And if you're a coach listening, this is also something you can do. It's one shift that you can make today to start to practice these coaching the invisible. Even before you get certified, even before anything else, what I want you to do is I want you to ask a friend. I want you to ask a friend, what is one thing you want to feel more of in your life right now? What is one thing that you want to feel more of in your life right now. Maybe it's more love. Maybe it's more joy. Maybe it's more calm. Maybe it's more energy, whatever it is, but one thing that they want to feel more of. And then I want you to reflect on your own. What part of my journey do I wish someone had helped me to see clearly? What is one thing on my journey that I wish that someone would have helped me to see more clearly? And then what I want you to do from those answers is I want you to create a post, maybe on social media or a memo for yourself, or just write it down as a reminder. But this is the invisible transformation behind my fitness journey was. The invisible transformation behind my fitness journey was this. And I want you to be able to share, taking in that information. What does your friend really want? You're helping understand their invisible journey. And then you're talking about your own invisible journey. What is something that I wish I would have seen clearer? And then I want you to share what the invisible transformation behind your own journey was. Sit with it. Think about it. What was the one thing that really helped you to transform? Was it building more confidence? Was it being seen? Was it feeling more connected? But that's where your coaching power lives. When you understand what was the part that transformed you the most, what was the thing, that's where your coaching power, your superpower of who you are as a coach is going to live. So that's why this is such a beautiful practice, because it's going to help you not only understand helping clients, but also connecting you to becoming the best transformational coach out there. And so if this episode opened up something inside of you and you know that you're being called to coach on a deeper level, if you know in your heart that this is your journey, this is your path, that is exactly what we teach in our fitness and nutrition expert certification. It's not just about fitness and nutrition and wellness. It is about those things, but it's really about coaching on a deeper level. And starting on May 21st, we have our certification beginning. No gimmicks, no fluffs, just real tools for coaching real humans, physical, emotional, holistically. You can join the VIP waitlist right now. If you go to fitchicksacademy.com/FNE, we have a VIP waitlist that is opening up soon. You can check it out. You can join. Joining the waitlist gives you access to first enrollment opportunities as well as a bigger discount. So you can join us. Check it out. fitchicksacademy.com/FNE. It's time to stop aspiring. It's time to stop thinking about it, to stop dreaming about it, and start becoming it. It's time for you to really take action and to step into this role. You're listening to this podcast because it is something that you truly want and care about and align with. And so I encourage you to take that step of faith, to take that leap of faith. Your future clients, they need what you are going to have. So thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Fit Chicks Chat. Again, you can check it out. fitchicksacademy.com/FNE is where you can learn more. You can join our upcoming waitlist. We cannot wait to welcome you to the Academy, and we cannot wait to see what it is that you will create as a holistic fitness and nutrition coach. Have an amazing day, everyone. We will see you again next week on Fit Chicks Chat. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to the Fit Chicks Chat podcast. Want more healthy love? Visit www.fitchicks.com for amazing resources, free workouts, recipes, tips, and so much more to help you live your healthiest and fiercest life, inside and out.